Now we're going to discuss handgun calibers. Handguns come in many calibers, but we're only going to discuss the most popular 6 calibers. Calibers are described either in millimeters or in caliber. We'll start off with the .22 caliber. It's one of the most popular rounds. It's very small and inexpensive and has very little recoil. In my opinion, it's one of the most fun to shoot rounds, and you will be able to practice your marksmanship skills very inexpensively. The handguns themselves are also less expensive for the .22. The next round is the 9mm. This is another popular round, and it has a good trade-off between stopping power for a defense round and low recoil. It's also fairly inexpensive to shoot. Not nearly as inexpensive as the .22, but inexpensive for a centerfire handgun round. Next is the .45 ACP. ACP stands for Automatic Colt Pistol. And the .45 is .45 caliber. This is considerably larger than the 9mm and has a bit more stopping power, but also with it a bit more recoil, and it's more expensive to shoot. Next is the .38 Special. This is a revolver round. Normally, you can get semi-automatics that shoot .38 Special, but it's designed for a revolver. So it's one of the smaller revolver rounds besides the .22, which is available for semi-automatic and revolvers. .38 Special has fairly low recoil, and you can find revolvers that are quite small that hold only 5 rounds that you could carry as a backup gun or for a self-defense gun. The .357 Magnum is like a .38 round with a whole lot of gunpowder behind it. The casing is much larger on the .357 Magnum, and the velocity is much higher for the .357 Magnum, resulting in a greater stopping force. The .44 Magnum is one of the largest caliber handgun rounds. There are much larger specialty rounds available now. You can even go up to .50 caliber. The .44 Magnum has significantly higher stopping power, but it also has quite a bit higher recoil. It's one of the largest rounds I'd recommend. So saying a caliber is for semi-automatic or revolver handguns doesn't necessarily hold true. You can find semi-automatic handguns that shoot .44 Magnum, for example. The Desert Eagle is such a handgun. However, for your first handgun, I recommend you stick to one of the popular calibers that fits your needs. As we mentioned in a previous lesson, bullet weights are discussed in grains. A higher weight bullet in general results in more stopping power, but also more recoil. And the table shows some of the typical weight ranges for the bullets of different calibers.